Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Anastasia and this is Gaiana.ascended Tarot. And today's Pick a Card Love Tarot reading is going to be, what have they realized about you? So what has your person realized? What's going on in their mind? This can be any type of connection as far as no contact or in a relationship, single, situationship, whatever. So any announcements? Just the usual. I have a mini love messages deck and it's called Juicy Love Messages, and it is in the description box if you would like to purchase it. And there's also a link for Otter Spirit bracelets. Right now I'm wearing the little pink one. It's a rhodonite, and this is a watermelon tourmaline. And there are discount codes, and I do get a little commission if you purchase through my link. And there are families in need if you are interested in helping someone in need today. So with that being said, let's go ahead and go into the pile selection today. So for pile 1, you have this butterfly, and you have the acceptance card. Accept others and yourself, welcome new opportunities. And you have the adventure tarot. Pile 2, you have this Usui scent coercion perfume. It's got frankincense and lang lang and a whole bunch of wonderful grounding and very sensual scents. And it's lasted forever. I just keep adding water to it and it still has the scent. And you have this peace card. Find inner peace in moments of stillness. And you have the Wild Reflections Tarot. And pile 3, you have this little electric candle, a little silver glitter Tealight. And you have the self-love card. There's glitter all over my table now. The self-love card. Self-love is the foundation of all love. And you have the Unfolding Path Tarot. So we will have the overall energy between you and your person, and kind of what's going on in your person towards you at this time. Whatever comes through here, I will read. And we have a grab bag, and we're actually pulling charms, initials, letters, and signs out of the boxes today. So this is just the confirmation attributes cards today. But we will get into those as well. And we will have advice and messages cards as usual. So go ahead and take a moment, tune into your own energy, take a deep breath. Remember, this is a general tarot reading. Take only the messages that resonate for you. If it doesn't apply, let it fly away. It's not your message. Not every message, reading, or video will be for every viewer. And please always remember never to make major life decisions based on a general YouTube tarot reading. So you may have messages in more than one pile. You may have more than one person. That's totally fine. So the timestamps will be pinned in the comments, and they will also be in the description box. I do personals and Reiki healing sessions. You can email me. That is also in the description box. So once you feel centered, go ahead and tune into the energy of your person and pick whichever pile or piles you are drawn to the most. And I will see you in your reading. Hello and welcome, pile 1. If you chose the butterfly and this acceptance card, accept others and yourself, welcome new opportunities, and the adventure tarot, this is going to be your reading. So we will start with the overall energy. Mostly this will be your person's energy towards you. There could be some signifiers here for what's going on between you and your person. So I will just read whatever comes through these cards, and then we will have a grab bag with attributes at the end for confirmations, and I will be pulling letters, signs, and numbers from the boxes with a few little charms today at the end. We will also have messages cards, so stick around. Somebody may have trouble communicating in this connection because my throat just started closing at the beginning of this reading, and I'm not sure where that's coming from. I've been fine all day, so something is going on maybe with you and your person in like opening the door to communication. So this person may be having trouble saying what they need to say. There is something about just the two of you kind of accepting things, sort of letting things transform here with the butterflies and the butterfly that you chose for your pile. There's something about maybe taking an opportunity here to try again for some of you, or if this is a new person, this is maybe you just finally transforming and letting go of something in the past and welcoming this new opportunity with this person. So let's find out more about their overall energy. Okay, so we have gambling, problems with addiction or gambling or bad finances. So this could feel a bit risky. This could feel a little bit like a gamble. Someone here could be struggling with their finances or have an addiction or sorry, that's my son blowing his nose. Someone could be, someone could have an addiction with something they put in their nose. Oh dear. Weird confirmation, but that could apply to someone. It's very specific, but there's something here about this connection that feels maybe a little risky. You could even feel a little bit attached to each other. So take that card how it fits your situation. We have be honest with yourself. This is a message that came through my other channel, Gaiana Speaks Today, in the little daily reading. So you might want to check out that channel. It came through a different card, but was also very yellow. So yellow could be important here. We have yellow and yellow. So yellow could be important. Solar plexus energy. This could be a lot about finding your personal power, choosing what feels aligned with you. And so you may have really had to be honest with yourself about this connection and whether or not this is something that's healthy for you. And I do feel like you and your person might be kind of accepting. There's almost something about accepting the truth about one another, whatever that is, and being willing to, I feel like there's some level of compassion here. There's just, okay, this is where we're at. This is what's going on. I feel like putting all the yellow next to the yellow. And so there's this feeling of everything is just the way it is, and I can't change it. I can't force anything. So I'm just going to be open-minded about it. So we have the Two of Swords here, refusing to see. I'm going to try to hold the cards up more. I'm going to try to remember because I have different lighting. I'm in a different room now. So hopefully you guys can see the cards well. So yeah, there could be something here about this connection that your person is struggling to open up to. It almost feels like maybe they're closing their intuition off here. So you or your person might be struggling to see how this could work with the Two of Swords. There's sort of a, maybe somebody's heart isn't very open right now, or they're refusing to see that there's a problem here with, an addiction or a habit. Okay, we have responsibilities. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. Yeah, wow. So finances are definitely an issue here between you and your person. There could be some struggles around your finances. Someone could have a family that they have to take care of. This person could already have children, or you could already have children with someone else and be needing to focus on that at this time. And we have girl with a snake, charm or used, enable boundaries. So this could be a connection where you feel like maybe you are, there could be a feeling of being used for some sort of financial gain. Someone could also just have a pet snake. So some of you, maybe you may have felt in the past that people were abusive or taking advantage of you in some way. And so there may be a little bit of a fear of that happening in this connection. If this doesn't apply to your connection, I'm hearing for some of you, actually, there's past trauma around this that's keeping you from opening up to this possibility with this person. So there could be a fear of opening up and embracing this because of previous mistreatment is the word I'm hearing. We have foundation. Oh, look at that. Establish family security. Okay, yeah, so somebody here you may already be in a family, established family with this person. So this could be a reading about this person realizing that they have an issue, an addiction, or a problem with their finances or gambling, and you're already in a connection with this person. And this person maybe is in a state where they're realizing that they have to have boundaries around this behavior. Like they realize that they are draining your finances, your life force. So some of you could already be in a connection with this person, and that's what they're realizing. They're realizing like, oh my gosh, I'm taking advantage of my person, and so I need to wake up. I need to stop doing this. I need to get honest with myself. Some of you, this person could already have a family, but most of you would be aware of that. Maybe some of you are not seeing that this person already has obligations because they're not telling you. So you guys just be careful. There's a lot of different scenarios. There's thousands of people watching this. If you feel like somebody has a family that they're hiding from you, please do your research. That's all I'm going to say. And don't panic. This is general YouTube. So I do feel like this person wants to be responsible. They feel bad about not being able to show up for you in the way that they should. And somebody might have allergies. Okay. It's my son sneezing. And then we have Queen of Swords. Don't you dare lower your voice for anyone. Interesting, she has a frog on her lap. So maybe some of you feel like you kissed a frog or a snake. So I feel like some of you are feeling like you've been taken advantage of in some way. There's something about doing your research, maybe spending time in some sort of support group. Maybe this person is also realizing they need to get help. I'm like seeing like a meeting here. So I feel like there's a strong energy here of someone getting help for some sort of habit or behavior and really starting to realize that they need to get honest with themselves to accept it, right? And then try again. So somebody here could be trying to get back in your good graces by taking responsibility for their behaviors, for their emotions, for their finances, and for their addictions. Okay? So, and some of you could have left this person because of it with the Queen of Swords, cut them off, or had some harsh words with them. So yeah, and this card here could be talking about any number of things. So it could just be that this person they struggle to create foundation stability in their own life. And so they don't know if they can take on the responsibility of a family or a partner. And so they're saying, can you accept me this way, even though I have a lot of issues to work through, right? So yeah, and that fear of being used is coming up in you because this person maybe is triggering some old patterns. All right, so if any of that fits for you, let's get into what your person has realized about you. My pile once. So what have they realized about you? And if you notice that it sounds a little echoey, I had to move my office into my living space and claim my bedroom because I wasn't sleeping well in the living room. So I apologize. I am working on getting some wall hangings and some rugs in here so it's not so loud. But it's like I'm in a studio. Great acoustics for singing, but not so great for channeling, so I do apologize. All right. Spirit, what is Pile 1's person realizing about Pile 1 in this connection, please? Oh, we have the Ace of Pentacles. I'm not going to be taking reversals here. We have the Three of Swords. I'm just going to get all the cards out today and then read them. So we have the Guide of Pentacles. Oh, the whole deck isn't upside down. Not sure what's going on here. Maybe the way I'm flipping them. I never flip them over this way, so something's strange. I'm doing something in a different way than I usually do, and I'm in a different room, so doing things differently is coming through your pile. So we have the Explorer of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. No, that's the Queen of Cups. We have the Five of Wands. Okay, clarify the Ace of Pentacles, please, Spirit. We have the Sun, so Leo energy. Excuse me. There it is again. We have the Empress, so Taurus and Libra. We have the Scout of Wands, and that is the Page of Wands. We have the Eight of Cups. And we have the Two of Wands. And Strength, so more Leo energy. Okay, so what has your person realized? So first of all, it looks like they realize that they need to shed light on, yeah, this person wants a new stable beginning. And there's something about, this is all I have. Some of them might owe you money or something too. There's like, okay, here, I'm going to start paying you back. I want to start planting the seeds. I want to start rebuilding. So this person wants to rebuild the foundation, or they want to establish a foundation with you, whatever it looks like in your situation. So there's a need to really start anew with what makes them happy. So I do feel like with all this yellow energy, that this person is starting to wake up. They're starting to see and get honest with themselves and accept that this is something very serious. This is something that they want. They want to establish this foundation, or they want to repair this foundation with you. They actually want to work on this with you, because this is someone who's feeling very heartbroken at this time. If you are in a separation from this person, especially if you are married, because of the Empress, you don't have to be, but this person is very much heartbroken. They're missing you. They're feeling really bad about the situation, okay? If something came between the two of you, a third party, which could be this energy here, the gambling, the addiction, or they could have had, another family. Take it how your situation fits, of course, because I am feeling some of these, there's a mixed energy here. Some of you, the third party, is that there was already a family involved. Others of you, it's just bad finances and struggling with finances. And others of you, it's actually addiction. Okay, so you got three categories, Three of Swords. There's heartbreak all around. Some of you have all of those issues in one. But this person is very much wanting to establish their foundation with you. The Empress is so nurturing, so loving, so kind, so generous, and so grounded and responsible. The Empress has the foundation, the finances, is very responsible, is often a mother, someone who can nurture and take care of more than just herself and knows how to take care of herself. And so if this person isn't properly caring for this connection, they're feeling very heartbroken. So they're realizing that they're very heartbroken. And if you were someone who was nurturing them and loving them and giving them a lot of support and kindness, they're realizing that they want this happiness again. They want their Empress, okay? And it doesn't matter your gender. It's just the qualities of the Empress. So the Guide of Pentacles is the King of Pentacles. And so this person wants to, it's like they need to take action here with the Scout of Wands, with the Page of Wands. They want to take action on their finances. They want to take action on growing this. Here's the seed being planted. Now we're watering it here with the Guide of Pentacles. So they want to establish something stable with you. They want to be more reliable. And it's like this person is wanting to mature. They want to level up, and they want to take you more seriously. And with the Queen of Cups clarified by the Eight of Cups, it feels like this person is realizing maybe you may have taken your, I'm hearing like taking your love away. So you may have distanced yourself emotionally from this person because of their inability to handle themselves in these situations, whatever was going on here. It feels like you emotionally distanced yourself and you focused on your own needs and your own health and your own well-being, but you still have a soft spot for this person. You still love them very much, and they still very much love you. There is a feeling of, I love you. I'm heartbroken over this. I want this foundation to be stable. I want to grow something. I want a chance to repair this, or I want a chance to have something with you after going through something very difficult in my own life. If this is a new person, there's something about you being like, I don't know if this is right for me. If this is a new person or a new chance with this person, and there are still all these things that have not been sorted out in their life or maybe in yours, there is a feeling of you saying, well, you know what? I just need to keep my distance. And this person doesn't want that distance. They want to get closer. The Two of Wands and the Five of Wands, your person is still they're still of two minds. They've still got one foot in, one foot out in this situation, but they're realizing that they need to fight for this if they want to bring you closer together. So I don't feel like this person wants to give up with the Strength card here. Wow, 8 and 9. So Strength and the Hermit. So Virgo energy here. I don't feel like your person wants to give up on this, but it does feel like they have to, it's like something about training here. There's a really strong, passionate connection. There's a lot of desire for you, but this person knows that they have to be reliable. They can't just bring passion. They can't be of two minds, right? They can't refuse to see the opportunity here. They have to actually express their emotions. So they're realizing that if you emotionally distanced yourself from them, it could be because they are not being forthcoming with their emotions. So they're realizing that they need to bring emotions into this. They need to nurture this. They need to be honest with themselves about the pain that they feel in their heart and how valuable you are to them. They need to actually go after what makes them happy and take the first step, even if they don't have very much, planting the seed to grow something here. Some of you may be pregnant or having children with this person, or already have children. That's just for some of you. But they realize that in order to make this work, even if it's like perilous or it's a difficult journey, that they have to take that first step and they have to make a choice here. So they're in this sort of planning mode. They're in a process right now of making a decision. And if there's distance with the Eight of Cups, like a physical distance, there's like, a vehicle here. And I'm feeling like there could be travel involved with this adventure tarot. It could be an adventure for the two of you to be together. You could be in different locations at this time. And the difficulty might be establishing security and a foundation in the same location. But whatever it is, they realize that they have to actually make this effort, take this step forward. They have to plan and use foresight. They have to actually look forward. It's like almost like this person's too focused in the moment. They're maybe not able to make long-term plans. And they realize, well, I have to be more willing to look at the long term here. I can't just be focusing on my own survival. Some of them may have been, careless and a bit passionate and childish and irresponsible. And they're realizing like, that's not going to work. Okay, so you are somebody worth fighting for, and yet they are still feeling somewhat conflicted. And so it's like they have to clear their mind and they have to make a choice, because you really do make them very happy and they are very heartbroken without you. Like you're the Empress and the Sun to this person. And, there's a lot of emotion here that they may keep at, it's almost like this person is trying to tell themselves like, it's not that important, like they really care about you very deeply. And it's like they're emotionally unavailable, even though that they know that they love you. So, because they're very heartbroken here that they can't have this with you. And again, this doesn't have to be a past person. This could be someone that you met who's just going through all of these things at this time, right? So they may not be available to you right now. Some of you, there is a time where this person has to go within and they really have to. They're showing me these two cards. So there's something about this person having to look within themselves and really access their own intuition, and you can't force that process. So they need time to do that, and they need to understand that they are the ones that have to get honest with themselves. Like you can't pry this person's third eye open or their heart. Like they have to come to terms with this on their own. So they are realizing that in order to have you in their life, they have to find balance here. And they have, balance in the Chariot and the Two of Cups. Let's look at that. Two of Pentacles, Chariot, and Two of Cups. So this is all about balance. The Two of Cups is a beautiful, romantic, loving, soul level connection. It can be friends, but it's usually with the swan here too. It's very much like a soulmate, romantic love. And so they need to get their stability, get their balance, and they may be juggling a lot right now, okay? But they realize that they have to prioritize you, because if they don't prioritize this connection, they're gonna lose this connection with you. So they are trying to find balance here, and they do want this with you. There are mutual feelings here. And I think this person is having to get honest with themselves, because maybe it's like this person doesn't want to be in love. I don't know why, don't ask me, they just don't. And maybe because of all this stuff they're dealing with. But they want to move things forward with the Chariot. And the Chariot is about balancing your shadow and your light. So your person is working, they realize they're working on balance. They realize that in order to have forward motion, this is like forward motion, moving towards this and taking a risk and going after what they're passionate about, they have to take some time to sort themselves out. So they're realizing that they need to clean up their life in some way. And they have to face their own demons, and they have to start over. For a lot of you, it's like starting over, whether it's in life with you or a new start with you. there's too much happiness, too much, like they really admire you. You're too important to this person for them to deny this. But they're in this process of realization at this time. So let's see, what else is pile one's person realizing? Structure foundation. Well, there it is. Wants to build a foundation balance, building slow and steady and forming. Okay, well, that's just confirming what we were saying. So they definitely want to build this foundation. They want to come into balance here. And they know they have to be slow and steady. Definitely. Okay. So what else are they realizing? Moon, intuition. Yeah, that Hermit card has the full moon on it. Subconscious, emotions, fear, deceit. Things are not as they appear. They know that they have to listen to their intuition. I do feel like this is someone who is acting indifferent perhaps to you, but there is a lot of love here. This is somebody who's trying to hide their pain. And whether it's pain over the two of you or pain from their past, it's like they need to get honest with themselves and go within and like, I'm hearing like root out this fear, this pain, this fear of love, this fear of being broken, fearing that you're too good for them. Like they may just see themselves as this, like they may have a negative view of themselves, and that is affecting their ability to connect and to experience love with you. What has pile one's person realized? Watching, spying, gathering info, envy, trying to figure you out, keeping tabs. All right, well, you maybe, if this person is deceiving you in some way, they may realize that you are seeing right through their deception. So that is coming through for those of you that this person is hiding something. There's a few of you that are having that situation that you already know. Most of you already know. Like something has been found out that maybe you were refusing to see in the past. And so they know that you're watching them. If someone in this connection cheated or betrayed in the past, they are aware if that was something in the past, like you're no longer like closing your eyes to it. You're like, you are, I'm hearing like watching them like a hawk. So that's going to apply for those of you that this was somebody who betrayed you in some way and you're actually giving them another chance. For the rest of you, this person could be sort of stepping back and just watching, trying to figure out what to do about this situation. There is suspicion. You both seem to be suspicious about being used. So you could both have pasts that were, you know, people who took advantage of you, if it isn't in this connection. So what are they realizing? Illusions, confusion, not seeing clearly, escapism, addiction, fantasy. Yeah, this is really interesting. So there's definitely somebody here who is struggling with addiction, or yeah, they're not seeing things clearly, and they're realizing that. So that's what they're realizing, that they have been struggling, that they have been escaping and not being honest with themselves, but they do want to change that behavior and they want to offer you love. Romance, love, beauty, Venus offers. So Libra, Taurus energy. This is Empress energy, Ace of Cups energy. Creative arts, wealth, harmony, attraction, and offer. So this person wants to shift and change their behavior. Oh, we got one more. We're going to take that one. Self-worth, high vibration, healing unworthiness, expectations, and values. So yeah, some of you, this emotional distance or this block or this timeout between the two of you, this person is healing their self-worth and their net worth. Yeah, so there is some sort of divine intervention or divine detour. The Wheel of Fortune, things are changing, and yeah, toxic trauma bond. This person could be recovering from a trauma bond. This could be something where the two of you trauma bonded, and they're realizing that they may have trauma bonded you because of their self-worth issues and their behaviors. So they're coming to terms with that, okay? So anything else? Golden Cage. Break free from stress and toxic relationships. Escape, worth, new path. Yes, so if they are in a toxic relationship, they need to leave in order to be with you. They are realizing that. If this is a trauma bond between the two of you, this person may need some time alone. The two of you could need some space so that you can heal, right? But I do feel like if this person is very much, for a lot of you, they are realizing that they put you through something because of their own toxicity, and they want you to be free, but that breaks their heart. So this is someone that's like, okay, I understand if I have to let you go, like I accept it if I have to let you go, but it's still breaking my heart. What else? Back and forth, changing your mind or being confused emotionally, flighty or uncertainty. So yeah, they realize that they have been uncertain, they've been flighty, they've been confused, a lot of confusion here. So this person is starting to take ownership for their own behavior, which is really powerful, you guys. This is actually really powerful. This is someone who's waking up and getting honest with themselves about their own behavior. And then we have Enchanted Whisper. Listen to your heart and take a chance on love. Wonder, dreams, promise. So they do want to listen to their heart. They do want to take a chance on this. They want to be able to offer you love, and they want to build a foundation. So this is someone who realizes, like, I have to get clear. I can't keep doing this. Tenderness, having a gentle spirit, being able to care deeply, real deal, good match, because you are a really good match for them. And there is real love here. And maybe they were in denial of that. So, anything else? Am I using the rest of these cards? Okay. So anything else they're realizing? And then we'll close out the reading. Believing in divine timing. So they do know that they don't have control. There's some fate involved here. Like some of their life is out of their control. Some of their situation, their finances, things are out of their control. Not everything is under their, yeah, some of them like had to go to rehab or something for a few of you. So like their life isn't in their own control. So that's just going to be for those of you that applies. But okay. We have these scars and wounds run deep. Yeah, there are deeper scars and wounds in this person than were caused by you or this connection. So I'm hearing like it's me, it's not you. I know we hate to hear that, but that's kind of what's going on with this person. Okay. We have powerless. This power struggle is real. This is giving me recovery energy. I'm powerless over substances, people, places, things. My life's become unmanageable. So some of you, this person could be in like a 12-step recovery group, but they are trying to gain their strength and they are trying to work on this stuff now. And then a deep spiritual awakening. Yeah, some of you, this is a heavy sobriety pile. You guys, a lot of people are getting sober here. It's all over it. So, but it can, again, be any kind of toxic behavior or issue. And we have every love song sounds like us. So they are feeling and hearing you in music. Okay, so this feels like a complete reading. So what is your advice? We will start with one of these. So your advice, and then we'll get you messages, cards. Release. Release is the process of letting go of emotions or material things that no longer serve you, making space for new opportunities. Wow. Release does not mean giving up, but giving yourself a chance to begin again. So let go of the past. You may need to let go of this person. You guys are going to know who you are, but there's something about letting go, just letting this, breaking free and letting go. And you have an opportunity to have a new beginning, whether you choose to work it out with this person or you decide to move on. This is about letting go of things that don't serve you. With the 8 of Cups under the Queen of Cups, some of you may have already let this go and you just wanted to know, is this person getting help? Yes, they are, okay? And then we have lost. Being lost is an emotion of losing your sense of direction, leaving you feeling uncertain. Being lost reminds you that sometimes confusion is necessary as it forces you to reassess yourself. So this person needed to go through this confusion, this loss, all of this is part of their healing, okay? And this confusion and this loss that the two of you may have felt is part of the healing. Reconnect with your inner guidance and move toward what you truly desire. And you and your person seem to be mirroring each other in that way, okay? So you are both healing. And there's some very deep, maybe, you could have trauma. There could be codependency here that's healing. Okay. I'm hearing all who wander are not lost. So what else? Adjustments are required, 3rd quarter moon. Yes, and look at these images, you guys. Look at that. Do you see that? Look at the synchronicity. So things are just being adjusted. All is not lost. So if this is a connection that you really want in your life, I do feel like there's a new beginning here. It really is you and your person finding balance and choosing to do the work that you need to do. And then conclusions are within reach and more of these branches. So something about the full moon eclipse. We do have a full moon eclipse February 17th. Actually that's a solar eclipse. which I think is when it's full moon. I don't remember, but it's right when we go into the Chinese New Year of the fire horse. So things are going to be hopping, you guys, coming up pretty soon here. So one more advice card. The Scorpion, power. So Scorpio is about, yeah, addictions, habits, toxicity, deep, dark things, hidden things. And look at more branches. You guys, look at this. Look. It's wild. Okay, so there's something about pruning the branches, something about the dead leaves falling off. Things need to die to be reborn. This is about higher power and claiming personal power and going within and letting go, realizing that you're not totally lost, that this isn't, everything is not lost. There is opportunity here to rebuild, to heal. Your person is doing a deep healing. They're on the verge of it if they aren't already there, you guys. And the dove, peace. Beautiful. You may have messages in pile 2. Focus on inner peace. And there's something about an olive branch, extending a branch with all these branches and making peace with this person or making peace with this situation. Okay? Wow. All right. So now let's get you some messages cards and then we'll get confirmations. Actually, I find it easier to read in this space. I don't have, the window in front of me was beautiful, but the energy was too intense. It was a south-facing window, and it was too intense. So I think that's part of why I was stumbling over my words. So what is that about? So south-facing energy is power, it's fire, it's being in the public eye, it's fame, fortune. There can be, somebody could have been drunk on power, had, something could have caused this person to go into their ego heavily and need to be in a place that's more calm, quiet, kind of reserved. Someone may have moved from the south to the west also, is what I'm hearing. Anyway, there's always a message in everything I ramble about. So I'm like, okay, Spirit, why am I talking about that? Okay, so messages from your person. Sex with you. All right, well, they're missing that if they're not having that. And yeah, they are this person's super attracted to you with the Page of Wands and the Empress. I mean, you're the most beautiful or handsome, gorgeous person they've ever seen. They're very physically attracted to you. It is dark without you. Yeah. I can't handle your love. Yeah, this person may struggle to accept your love. I am the man. Okay. Take that however it fits you. This person could be feeling emasculated if they don't have the finances that they need or the status. Yeah, because they cry at night. They don't want you to know that. It's falling on the floor. They're like, I'm the man. I don't cry. So yes, men cry. The way I have treated you was wrong. Will you leave me like the others? And I am stuck in visions of us together. Yeah, and they're wondering if they're an illusion. This person struggles to know what the truth is. They struggle to listen to their heart. Will this pain ever stop? I can't express myself. Yeah, that's my throat was closing in this pile. And what is the truth? This is someone who's, yeah, they're really having trouble seeing the truth, but they are working through it. Why do I feel so lost? I feel for your person. They really are trying, you guys. Let's see, what is the hidden truth? I feel like that's the deck. I can't reach out. I was like trying to show you guys like over here. I'm like, I don't know who's over there. Somebody to the south needs to see that card. I need security. This person could be clinging to their foundation. If there's another message, if they're in another relationship already, they're like, even if they're not happy with it, they're clinging to it because it's, it's the foundation that they've built already. I miss being with you. I feel so happy with you. Yeah, the Sun. The happiest that they have ever felt with anyone. I want you so badly. Yeah, intense passion here with a Strength card. And I have trouble with intimacy. Yeah, and someone here could have trauma around intimacy as well. I trusted you. So maybe there was deception on both sides. There's a fear of deception in this pile very strongly. and I want to make amends. And yeah, that's a sobriety message. So some of them are on a 4th step. They're working through stuff and they're going to get to it's the 9th when you make amends. So it's not, some of them have to go through a major recovery process from something in order to bring you the truth and to heal with you. So that's, just take that if it applies to your person. And yeah, I want to start over. They do. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your confirmations, pile 1. So we'll start with these and then we will pull from my little boxes for letters, numbers, signs, and a few charms. So these locations could be important. We have India, any island country, and North Africa. We have red hair. Whoa, that would have been bad if that fell over. We have red hair, brown hair, average weight, brown eyes, and short. This could be you or your person, by the way. And we have studious, extrovert, feminine, cheerful, hardworking, and time will tell. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to grab a little bit from each of these boxes and then we'll look at them. Okay, so we'll start with the signs. So we have Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio, Virgo, and Gemini. And we have 888-777, 555, 422. Somebody could be like an actor, somebody who's on the TV or movies. I'm hearing like those phone numbers are all 555, blah, 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 because nobody has that number in real life. We have 1111, so counterpart journey here. We have a 0. Okay, and let me roll these. We have a 12, and a 2, and a 4. Yeah, I'm hearing like 12 steps. Yeah, so those could be important numbers. And then cola. So somebody could be off the booze and drinking soda. We have this clothespin. So I feel this is giving me the message that like there's something about them like putting a pin in this, like it's like putting it off till later, but like they haven't forgotten you. Something about a clothesline. Someone mentioned what this could mean a while back, and I am the worst at charms, you guys. I'm trying to practice them again because I do like them. But there's something about not wanting to let go of you and maybe being attached to you. Anybody know what the clothespin is? Go ahead and put that in the comments. And then this used to be my mother's. This is beautiful. So birds can be important. The two of you are like birds of a feather. I do think there's some mirroring going on. Some of you, this is a counterpart journey. I'm literally sitting in front of a bird tapestry right now too, which I absolutely love. And then we have a tree. So I do feel like for a lot of you, this is an already established relationship. There is a foundation here. But I do feel like this person, if not, this person really does want to establish roots, and then they want to be able to fly. It's like they need roots in order to fly, something like that. Also, birds perch in trees, and the birds in front of me are in branches too. So something about seeing the bigger picture of all of this and realizing that there are roots already, there's something already growing here is kind of what I feel. But this person has to rise above their issues and deal with them in order to be strong enough to be stable for this connection. And also this is reminding me of a recovery coin, just for some reason, the way that it looks. So let's see, letters, O-S, so, S-O, S-O-S, somebody, yeah, SOS emergency. So S-O-Z, F-D-P, G, X-A-R-R-I-T, another P, N, another R. Someone could live near a railroad. Someone could work in IT. Another A, yeah, A-A, and another N. Okay, Anna. Someone's name could be Anna. That's my name. So that is what I am seeing for you. that is your reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please do like, share, comment, subscribe, and hype. It helps my channel a lot. If this didn't resonate, you can choose another pile or video. I do personals and Reiki healing sessions. My email's in the description. And I hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome, pile 2. If you chose this perfume, the Sumi scent essential oil perfume, Coercion, and the peace card, find inner peace in moments of stillness, and the Why Spell Wild Reflections Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So you have a grab bag at the end with confirmations. I will also be grabbing from the boxes for letters, numbers, signs, and a little bit of charms today. So this is just the attributes and locations confirmations. And we have your overall energy. So this is the energy of your person toward you and anything that's going on between you and your person at this time. And we'll get into the tarot, which I will be using tarot and clarifiers of the same tarot deck today. So a lot of tarot today for the message in regard to what your person has realized about you. And we'll get some oracle messages, cards, and advice as well. So you may have messages in pile 1. So we have the Let Go card with this butterfly. Make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. So there is perhaps a new beginning happening in this connection. You could be letting go of this connection. It does feel in a way like something here is transforming. So this feeling of letting go is allowing something new to come in this connection between you and your person. We have beauty. So yeah, there's something about with the peace and the perfume and the butterfly and this beauty card, there's something about embracing your uniqueness and transforming yourself into something and someone different, like finding inner peace in no matter what's going on the outside, no matter what the surface looks like, no matter how you look or how this person looks or whatever has happened. This card always gives me, I mean, she's very beautiful, but there's something here about her being a bit gaunt and unusual looking. And so some of you may feel like you are not beautiful. You might feel, someone might even have like an eating disorder here, anorexia. That's very specific. But there's something about, she's got the entire universe. I never noticed that. Like there's stars and nebulas and there's like a planet there. So you are beautiful, you are incredible, and I feel like this person really sees you as very beautiful. There's something about letting go of beauty standards coming through this pile as well too, something about that. Let's see, throat chakra, number 5. Yeah, look at this blue energy. So you could have a very beautiful voice. You could be a singer. Number 5 here, so yeah, something is changing in this connection. Maybe there's going to be communication. I feel like your energy is very mysterious. I'm going to keep getting cards out because there's something very mysterious about this. Destiny, I'm struggling to find the right path. So you and your person may not know which way to go. It may be a situation where there has been a talk about like, I don't know what to do. I don't know where my life is going. You know, this is a beautiful connection, but right now I just have to kind of let go and see what happens because there's a lot of like unknowns. We have engagement ring. Higher commitment, eternity, partnership, union, completion. So maybe this was an engagement that got broken off because somebody realized that they weren't sure. Yeah, this could have been a broken engagement for some of you. For others of you, it's almost like this person's like hot and cold here. Like one minute they're like, I have to let go. I can't do this, you know. And then the next minute they're like, let's get married. So it's a little bit confusing. Yeah, okay, heart fog. Mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. So yeah, somebody may be giving you mixed signals in this connection. This person's feelings, emotions might be blocked. They do feel like they're a bit messed up. So yeah, something about this connection has this person, I'm hearing, like all messed up. And then we have The Empress, number 3. There is beauty to be found in every experience. So you are so stunning, so beautiful. Taurus, Libra energy here. You are so beautiful to this person. Someone here could have a baby, a new baby. There's something about you're beautiful no matter what you look like, no matter what your age is or stage of life. This person finds you incredibly beautiful. Hang on, I've got my little color coordination thing. I wonder if that has to do with my autism. Okay. So I'm just like having random thoughts in the middle of your reading. This energy is so interesting. Oh, I forgot to read your cover card. I knew something was missing. So yeah, there is something here just about finding moments of peace and finding inner peace, because I do feel like there's quiet between the two of you right now. If this person's been giving you mixed signals, if they're not sure what the right path is, you are deserving of marriage. You could already be engaged or married to this person with the Empress and the engagement ring too. And there could have been something that pulled you two apart. But this person knows that you are deserving. You are absolutely, and you deserve to be told, like you need them to express their feelings. They need to claim this. So I almost feel like this person is trying to let go of their confusion. They're trying to let go of this struggle. They're trying to be very honest. This is someone who wants to be very honest, very open with you. Because this is right under the truth stone, the Amazonite as well. So the truth is you're incredibly beautiful and you deserve everything, right? You deserve the ring, the commitment, eternity, the partnership, the union. I almost feel like your person is saying, you're so beautiful. Like, why do you need me? Like, you can let me go. It's okay. Like, I'm all messed up. But I don't feel like you want to. You're like, no. Especially not if you made vows to this person or you're already engaged or in a commitment. So, all right. So what has this person realized? Spirit, pile 2's person. What have they realized about pile 2? That's probably really loud. I'm sorry, you guys. It's echoey in the room I'm in now, and I'm working on that. I got stuff coming, tapestries and rugs and things. Okay. All right. What has pile 2's person realized? Ace of Wands, that they want a passionate new beginning with you, that there's already something here that both of you have planted. Look at these 2 birds. Yeah, some of you definitely have messages in pile 1, but there's something very sweet, very precious about this connection. They want an opportunity to start again here. Absolutely. And you guys are you're going to get cherry blossom advice cards, Spirit is saying. Okay, let me get all the tarot out because I am clarifying with tarot today. So I'm going to get the tarot out and then I will tell you what your person has realized, pile 2. Okay, we have the 5 of Cups. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the 6 of Cups. Yeah, they don't want to give up on this. This is someone who regrets whatever has happened here. We have the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady. Definitely soul level connection here. We have the Empress again. Wow. Some of them want to have kids with you. Whoa, did you see that? That was crazy. We have the 4 of Swords and it wanted to come out sideways. That could be something that's blocking this person right now as they're healing. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy. We have the Chariot, Cancer energy. And we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so what have they realized here? 10 of Wands. All right, this person is going to do what it takes. So this is somebody who's like, I understand if you need to let me go. Right now, this person needs some time to heal. This is someone who is still feeling some sort of grief or regret or pain. They've realized that they may have caused you some grief or pain here. And there could be silence between the two of you right now. There could be a wall, or just not a lot of communication. This person is willing to go the distance here, though. With the Ace of Wands and the Empress, they're extremely passionately attracted to you. They want this with you. Some of them absolutely want to have children with you, or that's something that's already happening. But this is someone who wants to give you the ring, the partnership, the union. They want to give you everything. They want to claim you in a relationship, and they want you to belong to each other, is what I'm hearing. And so they feel a lot of passion and attraction to you. You are the most beautiful, I'm hearing beautiful creature. So they regret if they hurt you. They regret, I almost feel like this is like you and your person here, and it's like they know that their lack of action is causing you pain. They feel like there is a need to move slowly in order for this to heal. They're struggling. This person is absolutely struggling. They know who you are to them, and they know what you deserve, but for some reason they are feeling like really they're very exhausted right now. They're feeling very wounded, and they're feeling like they can't show up in the way that they need to for you. So it's like this person's getting their energy back. They haven't given up. With the Nine of Wands, it's like a wounded warrior who's still, just recouping, regrouping, and getting ready to get back out there and fight the good fight. So your person's actually using this time to go within and to connect. So they could be doing prayer, meditation, or something similar, but they are really doing some soul searching here with the Hermit. And they're realizing in this time that they're doing this soul searching, that they want to move this forward. They want to get their, they want to get balanced here. They need the horses to go that, you have to, your horses have to be aligned and moving in the same direction to pull the chariot. So if your person is feeling pulled in two directions, if they're feeling pulled apart by their lower nature and by their higher wisdom, they're realizing that they need to whip themselves into shape. That's literally what I'm hearing with this image. They need to, I'm hearing like, get yourself together and claim you. This is someone who wants to return. They very much want to return, and they wish that they could move things faster. They want things to be moving faster, but there's something that's holding this person back, and they're very, very worn out, very tired. There is a lot of grief and sadness here, and they want to make things right here. And so with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, it's like they absolutely want an opportunity with you to start again, or to have a new beginning in life if this is a brand new connection. With most of you, though, the Six of Cups, this could be, well, it could just be a soul level connection, someone that feels very sweet, very close to your heart, familiar to you, right? But whatever's going on, this is someone who has to let go of their past. So they could be grieving a past relationship, and they're struggling to choose another relationship because they have a lot of wounds that they need to heal. But they want to bring you some sort of truth. This person's like they want to shoot the arrow at the target. Here's the map. He's on his way. Travel could be important here with the Chariot and the Knight of Pentacles. And this man's like in his boat, and he's like taking a nap, but he's going to shoot his shot eventually. He's like, all right, I got to get up the energy. Just so much exhaustion in your person is a lot of what I'm feeling here. But there is a desire to follow through here with the Knight of Pentacles. So they're realizing that they need to bring you some sort of truth. They need to have a conversation with you. They are reaching a place where they are aware that they're kind of realizing that they need to get some sort of bring some sort of clarity to this situation. Okay. So if this is someone who's not available to you right now, and they're not really communicating very much, they are looking within, they are questioning their choices, they are actually asking for guidance, and they do feel a deep soul connection with you, and they want to be reliable here. They want to offer you this, and they want to work on it with this, 10 of Wands and 8 of Pentacles. They want to work on this with you. They know that they need to tend to this connection more too, that you deserve more. I keep hearing like they realize that you deserve more. And Yeah, I think falling in love could make this person feel a little bit unstable. This person's like falling in this heart fog card. So maybe this person is struggling to feel their emotions because they fell in love, and it's like they've never really healed from previous heartbreaks. They just feel like they've accumulated all of this pain and regret, and it's almost like this person's kind of holding on to their baggage. And they realize that they need to put their burdens down. They need to put their baggage down, and they need to start actually working towards something that will grow. And they see that potential in you. And so they are starting to realize, like, okay, well, as I'm in this time where I am, I'm not connecting, or things aren't working out with pile 2, I'm realizing that I need to stop. I'm hearing like beating a dead horse. They need to stop going after, well, really, this isn't someone who's going after something else. This is somebody who's stuck on the past. And so they're realizing they need to let it go. They just need to let it go, and they need to allow things to grow. I'm hearing like that saying on the mug that I have. It says, go through what you grow through what you go through. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I shouldn't lean on the table. My camera is mounted on my table again, and I forgot. I can't just be free and willy-nilly, or I shake the screen on you guys. I'm super sorry. Okay. This person is struggling. They have a lot of anxiety. With these 2 nines, 9 of Wands and 9 of Swords, I feel like this person is in a way isolated in their own suffering right now, isolating themselves, feeling separated from you, could even be having nightmares, flashbacks. They could be experiencing something that feels very traumatic for them, very painful. But the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles, they are really concerned about being able to give you everything. And you really are, this person holds you in extremely high regard, okay? They want to be able to give to you and to others. This is someone who feels like, maybe they just aren't up to this task, but they want to become that Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who works on their foundations and moves slow and steady to build a legacy, a lasting, stable relationship, and, financial abundance and all of that. So your person's like, okay, I realize that that's what I need to do. And some of them need to like get a job, whatever the job is. There's something about work here. And so this person could already have a job that is burning them out. That could be the case too. They could be really struggling with their work, and they don't really have time for anything else. For some of you, that applies. So Wheel of Fortune and the 5 of Wands. Yeah, it's almost like this person is realizing that they can't fight fate. That's what I'm hearing. And there's something about this connection that feels very destined, very fated. And maybe this person doesn't understand that sort of thing. So they're like, they're like being torn between like their insecurities and their doubts and their confusion and their past heartbreak and like what feels like destiny, but they don't really understand it. So let's see. All right, what else is pile 2's person realizing about pile 2? What have they realized? What have they realized, please? Nostalgia, yes, 6 of Cups. Memories, missing someone, past life soulmate, the past. They absolutely miss you. They do feel, they feel something deep. They may not even resonate with this may not be someone who is very like woo-woo spiritual, they may be religious in some way. They may believe in God. I do feel like they believe in some sort of higher power, but they may not understand like past life soulmate and destiny and stuff like that really. So they're like, I don't know, especially if you spoke to them in that way. But they do very much miss you, and they do feel a deep soul connection here, and they're realizing how much they miss you right now. Decisions, contemplation, between 2 people or 2 paths, to stay or to go. So they realize they have to make a decision here. Okay. Unexpected storm, destruction, conflict, unforeseen change, sudden news. Yeah. There could be, they could have to, there's something, this person's realizing that maybe they have to like, this is kind of a tower energy. So maybe this person just has to like break apart what they already have. There's something about making sudden changes. Like this person, it almost feels like something unexpected could be happening in their life too, that could be making it hard for them to make a decision. They could have conflict or destruction, things around them that are causing chaos, where they're very wounded. They're trying to protect you from this. That could be it too. They're trying to protect you from this. Pile 2's person, what have they realized about pile 2 in this connection? Higher self-activation, higher self-integration, awakening timeline shift. Yeah, you know what? This person's having a spiritual experience that they don't understand. They're definitely, I'm hearing like they're freaking out a little bit. Something's happening to your person, and they are realizing how important you are to them. Yeah, wow. Okay. And it's really happening to them kind of suddenly. And then we have distance, timeout, retreat, blocked, emotional or physical distance, and abundance, windfall, gifts, celebration, promotion, opportunity, successful ventures. So yeah, if there is a physical distance here, this person needs some sort of windfall, some sort of abundance, a job. Yeah, so I feel like your person's looking for a job. For a lot of you, this person is looking for a job, or they're focused on money in order to bridge this distance. They're having some sort of really, I don't want to have this, but I'm having it, spiritual awakening about you. And they want you. They do. Belief system facade, conditioning, expectation, conformity, evaluating long-held beliefs, and awakening. Yeah, this person may be breaking out of like rigid religious beliefs that are keeping them trapped in a mindset around maybe the two of you, you have religious differences or spiritual differences, or they have these like outdated beliefs around love and relationships that are keeping them stuck. So they're realizing that they're like their whole identity. This person's going through an identity crisis, you guys. It's just a huge dark night of the soul type of energy here. They are being awakened. The divine is putting your person through a very intense spiritual awakening. Funsies for them. My goodness, my heart goes out to your person. Okay, what else are they realizing about my pile 2s? Attraction, having great chemistry or able to manifest love, desire, power, allure. They're incredibly attracted to you. The two of you have incredible chemistry. I think they're realizing that they have to get their power back. Like you have a very powerful effect on this person. And so they're realizing that they have to make a choice to manifest this. Like they can't just sit here and expect life to hand them the opportunities. They have to go out and go after these opportunities. They have to go after you. This person's like, I have to go after pile 2. I can't just sit here and just be like, derp, 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 derp. I don't know. Your person's been sleeping on the job. I don't know. Something like that is going on. Okay. Yeah. And stay vigilant was on the back of the deck. Like this person needs to like wake up. The Spirit's like, come on, pile 2's person, wake up. All right, pile 2, what has their person realized about them? Nurture growth, attend to your bond with love and patience, trust, support, and playful. So they realize that they need to nurture this. So yeah, it's almost like this person knows what you deserve, but they're not doing it, and they're making excuses because they're not really fully awakened. And they're listening to old patterns, old beliefs, religious expectations, conformity, family, outside things. And so this person's realizing like they need to listen to their inner truth, and they need to find that. They need to find what that is. And I think this person does need peace. Like there's something about this connection that brings them a lot of peace. But it's like they don't have inner peace, and they're needing to find that in themselves. Okay. One more of these. What are they realizing? Sturdy support. Build a strong foundation with combined effort. United, lasting, stable. Yeah, that the two of you could make a really great team. That this is something that is very stable. You make this person feel very stable, very strong. Yeah, you're very nurturing. Yeah, there's that stay vigilant card. Set clear boundaries to ensure your well-being. Aware, healthy, control. So this person is... Maybe they were a little bit controlling. I don't know what's going on here, but it's almost like this person might be watching you from a distance right now if you're not together. They want to watch over you, though. This person wants to take care of you. And maybe they are being vigilant, and they could be hyper vigilant. They could have PTSD. They could be struggling with some sort of conflict. Like I said, some sort of tragedy, right? But whatever's going on, like they want to protect you. They don't want you to be affected by that. So in a way, if this person isn't communicating right now or reaching out to you, it's because they don't want to hurt you, because something, for a lot of you, this person's going through something really, really difficult right now. Okay. And lastly, get this Epiphany deck and see anything else that pile 2's person is realizing about my pile 2s. Choosing the right path for us. Yeah, see, they are working on that. Okay, they're trying to figure out, but for us, so they're trying to find the right path, but you are a part of their equation. Okay, I mean, look at these cards. They're all together here. They're all close. They're together. So they're trying to figure out how to get closer to you, how to make this work. What has pile 2's person realized? Think the impossible, the unexpected. Yes, some of y'all are pregnant, or this person wants to get you pregnant. And maybe that seems impossible. Or maybe, you know, this is also about nurturing and family and, you know, intimacy. And so it doesn't have to be about birthing babies, but for some of you, that's the case. This person wants to have a child with you. Maybe if you're not someone who can have a child because there's an age gap or something like that, that could be part of what they're like, oh no, like, I don't know if I can choose this, because what about, you know, building a family and what my family expects of me? Like maybe they expect them to marry someone their age and have babies and, you know, do everything in a traditional way. But for a lot of you, it's like this person really very much wants to have children with you. And you know, the unexpected, somebody could adopt, yeah, right? If they can't get pregnant. We have change is going to come. So they are realizing that there has to be a change here. And no matter what, things are going to change, whether they take action or not. So they do need to take action. Yeah, because they are fighting to detach emotionally and they are not winning. And look at these paths. So this person realizes like they need to get on the road. Some of them literally need to get on the road and to travel to you. But they have to choose a path, because not choosing is also making a choice. And here again, setting clear boundaries, set clear boundaries. So you may have set boundaries with this person as well, because they weren't choosing a path. And this person's like, okay, I understand, right? And there needs to be a clear, honest conversation. They know that they have to be clear, direct, honest, and move toward this. Like they can't mess around. That's what I'm hearing. There's no messing around here. They have to be loyal, standing by each other through thick and thin, true love and devotion, and devoted to you. Yeah, this person's working on getting strong. Fight for love, but choose your battles wisely. Courage, loyalty, truth. So yeah, they can't be back and forth. I'm seeing that uncertainty card. So yeah, healing from heartbreak. Yes, this is someone who is either healing from a previous heartbreak, and so they are not open to you emotionally, even though you're everything to this person, and you know they see everything with you and they feel like they could fall in love with you. Others of you, they're literally healing from a heartbreak between the two of you. So, but I do feel like for a lot of you, maybe this never moved past like situationship or like almost like a hookup. I did see one night stand key on a ring on the back of this deck when I was shuffling. So this person may not have taken things to the next level with you because they're terrified of heartbreak and they haven't processed or released these past wounds. So they're carrying baggage around. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing. What is your advice? Yeah, you guys get one of these just because you got the cherry blossom card. So advice for my pile 2s, please. Release fear. Releasing fear involves challenging negative beliefs, reframing challenges as opportunities, and developing a resilient mindset. Number 25. So let go of any fear around this connection, around what's going to happen here. Challenge the negative beliefs that you have and look at the challenges in this connection as opportunities to grow. So you're going to be, whatever's going on between the two of you or in this person's life, you have the need to be resilient in order for this to work. And open your heart. Opening your heart involves embracing vulnerability, compassion, and authenticity as you connect with your inner self in the world. 22. So yeah, you could both have blocked heart chakras here. Both of you could be a little messed up and bringing baggage into this connection that is causing fear and confusion. Okay. All right, any more advice? The Crow magic. So very interesting. Someone could really love that movie, I'm hearing. There's something about you being very magical, you are able to manifest. Okay, there's something about claiming your power and realizing how miraculous and magical you are, and how powerful your thoughts are, how much you can create your fears by focusing on them. So there's something about focusing your thoughts, your intentions, your own personal magic on positive things. And yeah, believing in the impossible, like believing in magic. And yeah, the power. This was in pile 1. Believe in your power. There is something very deep and dark and transformative going on here. Somebody going through like what feels like maybe a dark night of the soul. And in a way, you might be helping lead this person through the dark. Okay. And maybe look up crow medicine. I'm not sure. I might want to grab that booklet real quick, but let's finish with these. We have curiosity. Curiosity is the driving force to explore new things, prompting you to seek answers and expand your horizons. When curiosity appears, it encourages you to explore the unknown, pursue knowledge, and grow into a more well-rounded person. So if this person isn't available to you right now, this is a time to open up and experience new things. Let go right now. Allow this person to go through this. Realize in a way they're protecting you from whatever's going on with them. Yeah, there's something about becoming more well-rounded and understanding, maybe learning more about this situation. It's almost like if you are in contact with this person, slow down and take your time to get to know them more. This maybe needs to be a more well-rounded connection. It could just be a bit of an obsession here, where it's not really based in grounded reality at this time. And this person wants to ground it, but it needs to grow slowly. It needs to develop slowly. And you're going to need to be resilient and kind of believe in the impossible here, and keep your heart open and stay curious. And letting go, yeah. Letting go is the process of releasing all past emotions and experiences, freeing you from the heavy burdens. Yeah, the burdens. Letting go reminds you that only by releasing the past can you embrace a new phase of life, allowing yourself to move forward with a lighter heart. So there could be emotional baggage that both of you are carrying here, very much so. So it does feel like this is one of those connections where right now you have to let this person go through all this while they're figuring themselves out. But just know that they want to offer you a life. They want to be support. They're very powerfully attracted to you. They want something lasting. They want all of this, but they're breaking down on the inside, and a lot of things are changing in this person's life that are out of their control. So one more advice card. Surrender to the divine. Yeah, and that's what your person is doing as well. Oh, that was in pile 1. Well, some of you did have messages there too. And don't let pride get in your way. Yeah, open your heart. Don't be too proud. There's something here about not being demanding, because this person they're not in any position to offer you what it is they know you deserve, and they have to work on themselves. So don't hold on to regret. Don't hold on to pride. Open your heart and let go and allow this to shift and change, and allow the divine to come in and heal this connection. And if you are spiritual or religious, prayer, meditation, and opening up and asking the universe for this or something better to come in, and just be curious, be open. Don't be too, there's something about letting go of control here in this situation. So, okay, let's get you messages cards. So this is a bit of a heavy reading too, so we're going to get these new ones. Okay, so we have, you were right. So you were right about something. I want out. So if this person is in a difficult situation right now that they can't get out of, they very much want out of that situation. I don't feel like this person wants out of this connection with you. But if you feel that that's something that this person, you know, if that's how they feel, then take that. Why is it that you love me? Yeah, this person does not understand why you love them. We have childhood trauma. Yeah. You've triggered me. Yeah, so you're triggering childhood trauma in this person. The way I have treated you was wrong. I can't talk to you right now. I wish I could understand you. So, yeah, this person feels they're not really, yeah, you two need to have like a really clear, honest conversation. I can't promise you anything. And then they know that they should promise you. Does this say promise? Well, it says eternity. Please do what is best for your heart. And I was hurt by you. So this person felt hurt in this situation as well. And I am the man. That came out in pile 1 too. So this person could feel like gender roles could be really important to this person, or they could be very heavily in their masculine energy and an element of survival in order to like really maintain control in this chaos that I feel like your person is experiencing. So, and yeah, I need to figure myself out. Yeah. And some of them are trying to figure out their gender, for those of you that applies, and no haters, please. Okay, so this person does feel like soulmate connection. So I'm going to get you some of these. I know one day we will find our way back to each other. I can't stop thinking about you. I've always been afraid of this love. Sorry, I'm trying to remember to hold the cards up, you guys, but it's a new pattern, so it's going to take me a while to get used to it. We both still need more time to heal and grow. Connect to me telepathically through meditation. Yeah, there is a very spiritual connection here. It's definitely freaking this person out a little bit. I do think that they feel very activated by you. They're struggling to let you go, definitely. I can feel your presence even though we are apart. Your warmth radiates through your soul. Please don't feel disappointed with me. I've realized so much since we parted ways. I still feel so attracted to you. And you are my light in the darkest times. And I feel tired of hiding my true feelings from you. Yeah, this person is repressing a lot inside. So let's see, let's get some attributes now. So these are confirmations, extra in case you need them or want them or just for fun. So these locations could be important: the UK, South America, and Mexico. And these could be you or your person. Someone here could have a beard, black hair, hazel eyes, piercings of any kind, doesn't have to be lips, and mole. And we have contemplative, loud voice, bookish, I'll put them here, grumpy, stoic, and I need some more time before I can come to you. Yeah, this person needs time. And so I'm just gonna grab a little bit out of each of these boxes, and then we will read all the confirmations. Another sign. No, I'm getting too many numbers. Okay, so for signs, we have Pisces, Gemini, Capricorn, and Sagittarius. And for numbers, we have 99, 8888, 7777, and 77. So you could be seeing a lot of sevens. We have 33, we have a 2, we have a 0, and a 4. It's 24. Someone could be 24, someone could be 33. Someone could be 20, someone could be 40, someone could be 42. And we have a 3333, 3. So you may be seeing sequences of 4 numbers quite often. We have the solar plexus and the third eye. You do have a very strong connection, very intuitive connection, very telepathic between the two of you. There is a spiritual awakening, a very powerful one going on in this person. They could be very much challenged by this. They could be experiencing a lot of confusion around it. We have, okay, let's do the charms. So pizza, someone could really like pizza. So yeah, something about you being, they want a slice of you. Oh, I don't know what that even means. We have this planet here, so there could be a distance, but this person wants to give you the world. They feel like you deserve everything in the world. We have an anchor here. Yeah, this person may be feeling like really like anchored. They may be feeling stuck where they are. Someone here could have a ship or a yacht or be in the Navy. But there's something about wanting to like lock it down, tie the knot with you as well, and have a life with you. Yeah, here's the engagement ring. This is the engagement ring charm in my charm. So yeah, they do want to give you an engagement ring. This person knows like you are deserving of marriage. We have this black cat and the moon here. So somebody could have a black cat. I mean, well, technically that's just what the image is when there's a little cat in front of the moon. I don't know why I said black, but yeah, there's something about this connection that is a little mysterious. There's a lot of unknowns. It feels like there's a lot of secrets, a lot of fears in this person right now. They're not really sure. They're confused. They don't really know what to do. And then they could even think you're a witch, like you put a spell on them. Some of them are feeling that way with the magic, like, did you put a spell on me? And then we have this barbed wire. So someone could literally be behind barbed wire. So someone could be somewhere where they are in prison, or there's something about being locked away, or, you know, there's a lot of pain. This person's in a lot of pain. They're in a lot of limiting thoughts and feelings and opinions. There's a lot of like intense things that are like, I feel like pressing in, like this person feels a lot of pain. They're very tender. There's a lot of pain in this person. Okay, so we have ZHUCTNAV $. So yeah, this person feels like you deserve someone who has a lot of, you know, financial stability. They want to give you gifts. They want to provide for you. We have another, no, just one S. We have an A. So that's 2 A's. We have an O, G. We have a D, B, another B, another G, a J, another A, U. So that's 2 of those, U, another V. So we have 3 of those. And we have an I and another J. Okay, so that is your reading pile 2. I hope you liked it. If you did, please do like, share, comment, subscribe, and hype. It helps my channel. I do personals and Reiki healing sessions. My email's in the description. If this didn't resonate, you can choose another pile or video, and I hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome, pile 3. If you chose this little electric silver glitter Tealight and the self-love card, self-love is the foundation of all love. And this lovely Unfolding Path tarot deck, this is going to be your reading. So we have your confirmations at the end. So these are some attributes and locations, and then we will be pulling from the boxes for numbers, letters, signs, and little charms today at the end. We will also have messages, cards, and advice as well. And this will be the overall energy of between you and your person, and anything that is going on in your person towards you at this time. And so we will start with this card. So this could be a connection where you have had to work on your own self-love in order to build a foundation with this person. The two of you may have really had to look at yourselves and realize that you have to create your own happiness. And it's something about generating your own love and reflecting that outward into the world and back to yourself. So this could feel like a mirror, a counterpart kind of energy that's going on between you and your person, where the way that you feel about yourself very much affects the connection with this person. So you could be mirroring fears, wounds, and insecurities. We have distance. Your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. So yeah, there could be a long distance here, or yeah, your person may not be expressing their emotions at this time. We have family harmony. So you could have a family with this person. You don't have to, but there's something here about doing what's best for your family, for the children, or there could be family involved. Maybe the decision to be with you, or something about this connection could be, there could be family disapproval, or something about a mother, family of origin issues that are interfering with this connection, like a disapproving mother, stuff like that. Your person could be trying to keep the peace with a parent, or do what makes them happy, keep the harmony. We have move, number 7. So this is the Chariot. There's a hand fasting here. So this is a form of marriage that's like a temporary, like you get married for a year and then you decide whether you want to, I think, have a permanent marriage or continue. Maybe you can hand fast again. I don't really know everything about that, but so there's something about this connection that's changing, that's in flux. We have Cancer energy here. Maybe it feels like, yeah, the two of you may even feel like energetically married. There's something about bridging a distance here. I'm also feeling like a crossed over loved one that is trying to guide you to one another coming through this energy. We have death. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's somebody on the other side coming through this reading. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow, transform. What's dead is dead. So you could feel like this connection is over. Your person could feel like there's no second chances here. There could be a need to grow. This isn't necessarily the case. It's not like a definitive for this whole reading, but this could be how this person is feeling, or you are feeling about the situation at this time. And definitely there's something about a crossed over loved one trying to reach you and guide you right now. My pile threes. We have broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. So your person is, yeah, something in this connection has really broken this person in some way. And you may feel broken and destroyed as well. And there could have been like a broken commitment here. We have space. I need more time to think. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to practice holding these up because the lighting in here isn't as good. And also, I really like it when people do that on their readings. So I want you all to see the cards. Okay, I'm trying to remember to do that when I flip the cards over. So yeah, so there's space and time and distance in this connection right now. And some sort of commitment has been broken, maybe a family commitment, or this relationship could have been a breakup here. For a lot of you, there is a breakup energy here. And we have the Emperor, number 4. Being the authority of your own life comes with a lot of responsibility. So this could be someone who has family of origin responsibilities. This could be someone who is going through a divorce right now. You or your person could be going through a divorce with one another or with someone else. So that could be what's creating the distance here. You could feel like this person is your divine counterpart. You could be a masculine, or your person could be. And it's like she's holding a compass. So this is something that requires someone to decide where to go, maybe moving away from their family of origin, their parents, something like that is an issue in order to be with you. Somebody might have to move away from their parents or their family, or relocate and away from their job, something like that. Something is creating distance here. Okay, so that doesn't all have to resonate, but if any of that resonates for you, even if it just is a breakup, you guys, even if you're just feeling like there's a breakup and this person is distant, that can apply as well. So I'm sorry about the shaking camera. I can't mount it on my windowsill anymore, and I'm not even sure how to get it to stop. I'm gonna have to get another piece of furniture to mount the camera on. It's on my desk again, so I do apologize. I'm in flux. Things are moving and changing in my life, so I will try to be careful not to shake it too much. It's shaking a lot, isn't it? Okay. All right, pile 3's person. What have they realized? So we have the Queen of Cups. Well, they realize that they love you a lot. Very attracted to you. Let's get all the cards out though. I'm going to clarify with tarot today as well. I'm feeling really awkward. I'm feeling really awkward and shy. So that could be an energy. Your person could feel very awkward. They could be very awkward with emotions. They could be very, the Emperor, this person could be very stoic, very strategic, not a very emotional person. And they're kind of trying to hide their feelings. If they're feeling shattered about this or another situation, maybe they recently went through a breakup or a divorce. Anyways, so something about that's coming through. Okay, so what if they realized? Okay, we have the World. So fixed sign Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo, and also the World card itself is Capricorn. And we have the Two of Cups. All my decks got mixed up when I moved into a different room. So I don't take reversals usually, but a lot of them have been coming out that way. So there's a lot of stuck energy, I think. I think that's what that's about. Okay. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, and I'm flipping the cards over in a strange way. So what if they realized Pile 3's person, clarify the, oh, no way. Clarify the Queen of Cups, please. We have the Ace of Cups. I feel like your cards all coming out in reverse, the way that I'm pulling them out has to do with how much this person is like trying to hold back. Have they realized, please? This one wants to come out. The Ace of Wands. The Hierophant. And the Three of Wands. Okay, that goes together. The Queen of Pentacles. It's almost like I don't even have the patience to go through this process. So I'm wondering if you're having to have a lot of patience with this person. Because I'm like, oh, just get the cards out already. And the Three of Cups. Okay. The Five of Swords. All right, some of you are dealing with a third-party situation. Just take that if it fits you. And this could have caused this relationship to end. And this person is realizing that they only hurt themselves by hurting you, okay? For the rest of you, that does not apply. Yeah, this person, if there was conflict or a breakup or something that's keeping the two of you apart, whatever this distance is, this person is feeling pretty defeated. They're feeling pretty conflicted. They're caught up in their head. There's a lot of love. This person's in love with you. I mean, I very rarely say that on YouTube Tarot unless it is coming through, like, really, because this is a general reading. So be careful about limerence, you guys. But for most of you, you know this has been an established relationship at some point, or, you know, there was a connection, there was intimacy here, there was something that would give you the indication that this person cared about you. Well, this person has realized that you're like the love of their life. They absolutely want a new beginning in love. There's so much emotion in this reading, okay? This person, like, you're the world, you're everything. This person, you're the focus here, and they're extremely attracted to you. They want a passionate new beginning. They want love. They want to bring passion and love, and they're very attracted to you, especially if you're a little bit like curvier. You don't have to be, but some of you curvy girls or, you know, feminines are really showing up in this pile. Like, this person wants you to know, like, your size is good. And even if you're very thin, there's something about your size, like, you're the perfect size. You fit together perfectly with this person. Like, you're this person's type, okay? And they have realized that you're this person's type. They know that there are mutual feelings, which I'm, you know, it seems like you may have told this person that you love them. Okay. And so there's a lot of emotion here. There's so much of this teal energy. Okay. This is the truth stone. This is Amazonite. So, it's kind of resonating here, in this color as being like the absolute clear, honest truth that this person is coming to terms with, and that they maybe have struggled with that. They have struggled with, like, understanding their truth and knowing how they feel. I feel like some of you, this person doesn't speak English as their first language because of the way my words are the grammar in my head is kind of mixed up. But with the Hierophant here, we have Taurus energy. This person is, I feel like they know that you're waiting for them. There's something about this person knowing that you're waiting for them to make up their mind, to bring emotions, to bring you their feelings. This person realizes that if they did not claim you as theirs, if they kept their options open here, they made a big mistake. If they kept their options open, they made a really big mistake. So this is someone who wants to be romantic with you. They want to see you again. And I do think for a lot of you, this is a situation where something else interfered here, whether it was family or friends or a situationship or a third-party element of some sort. It interfered. And now this person is realizing, like, they want you, okay? They are destroyed. They are absolutely destroyed without you, but they're trying to figure out what it is that they can do to fix this. So I'm getting the feeling that they really messed up with you guys. I really do feel like for a lot of you, this person's like, maybe you cut them off completely and now they're experiencing this. You don't know what you've got till it's gone energy. It's very, very strong here. But they want to commit to you. They're realizing they need this person needs a little more space and time, but they are coming to terms with the fact that they absolutely want to see you again. And they want to make a commitment to you because they know there's mutual feelings. They're fiercely attracted to you. They are falling in love with you or had already fallen in love with you. But they were repressing it and keeping it to themselves because they didn't want you to know, because they weren't ready to either make a commitment or whatever. This person was withholding love in some form or another. And now it's like pouring over. This person is passionately in love with you, okay? And there's something here about they just want to embrace you and they just want to feel the love between the two of you. And there could be a distance here with the World card, with this distance card, and with her here, it's like there could be travel involved. Every pile today has had some sort of distance message. So, and that's common in tarot. The distance can just be emotional though, but there's a lot of emotion here. They are trying to decide, but they want to commit to you. And they know that you're waiting. Like, it's almost like this person, yeah, I just keep hearing like they know you're waiting. What's under here? The Chariot. Yeah, they got to get it together. And the Knight of Swords, they got to hurry up. Yeah, they know you're waiting. This is fast forward movement. So whatever happened between the two of you, they know that they better swoop in and fix it. It's like, I'm hearing like now or never. But they're struggling because they feel like they need more time to make this decision. But they're afraid, like, if they don't make this decision soon, that it's over. So they either need to apologize to you for whatever happened between the two of you here and try to win you over and win you back, or they need to let go of, if this is just dating, situationship, or options, right? If this person, yeah, is just kind of in their options and keeping their emotions out of it. Yeah, look at this. This is situationship. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Knight of Wands. If this person has kept you in this situation where they have not claimed you and made a commitment to you, they realize that they better hurry up, or they're screwed, or you broke it off because they didn't. And they're very aware of that. Like, they know what they've done here. Yeah, but some of you don't even know that this person loves you because they've been like trying to play it cool or whatever. Yeah, they need to apologize. Page of Cups. They're like, look at this, okay? So this person, like, maybe this person's feeling kind of old and funky now. There's something about, this has been going on maybe for a long time. Maybe you've been in a lot of cycles with this person. And they're like, oh man, like pile 3, it's now or never. Like, if I don't hurry up and make this choice, by the time I finally tell the truth, or by the time, I finally do, move this forward, I'm going to be a shriveled up old person. I don't know. This is your person. I'm whatever person. We're going to move on from that message. Your person's afraid they're going to be like, you're so hot. Okay. Apparently. And your person's like, I'm not getting any younger. Thank you. Just give me the phrase. I'm not getting any younger. And maybe you knew this person when they were in a stage when they were younger. So you could have been going through cycles with this person for a long time. Or you two are already older. And if you were in a marriage and this person like was like, I want to feel young again. And like, you know, did something with a third party. They're like, well, that was stupid. So just take that if that fits your situation. But we have King of Wands and Three of Swords and Judgment. Yeah, and Ace of Pentacles. It's a lot of pentacles. I mean, it's a lot of aces. This person realizes that they may have hurt you with their own pride, their own arrogance, their own overconfidence, and they're really actually very insecure. And they're very insecure about revealing feelings. This is somebody who does not like falling in love. They do not like feeling vulnerable. They do not like growing old. They don't like to admit defeat. Okay, and but they want to come after you. But they're in this like limbo right now. But it's not going to last much longer because they know that if they take too much longer, that you are going to cut them off. That's what they're telling me anyways. So, okay. What does pile 3's person realize about pile 3, please? Past suffering, past affecting the present, lack, betrayal, victim, let the past go. So they may have betrayed you, yeah, in the past. And so they're realizing that the past is affecting this current circumstance between the two of you. They're realizing that maybe both of you need to let the past go. There's something about letting go of past suffering, either from their own heartbreak that they're holding on to, or from some sort of betrayal that happened in this connection. So they may be realizing that you're struggling to let it go. Like you may be struggling to open your heart. You may have been extremely in love with this person, very open, very willing, and whatever they put you through may have made you close off. And so they're like, wow, you know, I really sabotaged this. Okay, what are they realizing? My pile 3's person. Moon, intuition. Subconscious emotions, fear, deceit, things are not as they appear. So, yeah, I think this person realizes that because of their fear, because of their own illusions and fears and maybe secrets, they may have, they may have caused this suffering. So they're aware that they were the cause of the suffering in this situation and that they didn't tell you what they should have told you. This is someone who's really trying to hide their feelings. They very much have been trying to keep their feelings a secret. And if you already know that this person loves you and you had a relationship, they could have been keeping another person a secret, like an affair. You are going to already know that in this pile if that's the case. Okay, so don't panic, because it has already come out. And that's why like some of you broke this person off, like you broke it up. So, but this person realizes that they caused their own suffering. They caused your suffering. However that played out, we have renewal, spark, new life, fresh starts, rejuvenation, healing after crisis, sacral chakra. So they do want to spark things back up with you. This is the Ace of Wands card. They want a new start with you. They want to heal this with you. And some of them want to, it's the makeup sex card, the sacral chakra. Like they want to bring the spark back. They want to, they want the floodgates to open. They want to feel with you again. They want to feel love with you again. This person is very, like, in a very passionate, emotional energy towards you right now. Okay. And they do, some of them want to marry you. Like, they're like, okay, either want to marry you or they want to fix the marriage if you're already married, okay? But for most of you watching, you're not married. And this person's like, but some of them want to renew vows. So that can apply. But for a lot of you, this person's like, I want the opportunity to make a commitment when I didn't in the past. But a lot of you are not trusting them because they were a player. So I don't blame you, pile 3. Okay, so pile 3's person, what have they realized? Okay, so we have fate, fortune, wheel of fortune, karma, cycles, divine intervention, divine detours, and Jupiter action, expansion, growth, pursuing passions, adventure, new opportunities, and fortune. These are very Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter. This is very Sagittarius energy here, both of these cards. So it's like someone could be a double Sag or just heavy Sagittarius on this pile now. They want to go after this. And there's something about this feeling like maybe they've gone on some little detours. Like this person had to like explore. There's something about this person needing to explore other options. And that was actually beneficial in their case, because they realized that they want you after exploring their other options. But some of them are like praying for divine intervention because they're like, oh crap. Like by going through all these experiences, pursuing my passions and my adventure and my opportunities, I may have lost my chance with pile 3. So, okay, what have they realized? Pile 3's person. Self-care, energy. Low energy, depleted, cleansing, wanting time alone, recharge, retreat. And these guys look kind of similar to me. So this person has realized that maybe, yeah, they may have caused, this person needs to be alone now. I don't feel like this person is extending their cup to other people anymore. They've exhausted themselves. So they are trying to retreat and spend some time alone to take care of themselves. And I don't think most of you would realize how much this person loves you. I feel like this is somebody who's acted aloof or nonchalant or given you mixed signals. Yeah, they want this with you though. Karma, balance, yeah, weighing things out, cause and effect, choices, wants to make things right. So they want to make things right with you. There was some sort of, they got karma for their options too. They got karma. They learned their lesson. Jupiter expanded their opportunities, and then their opportunities, not all of them were pleasant experiences. They learned some hard lessons. They may have been brokenhearted by, if they chose a third party, that person may have broken their heart. So they want to work things out with you. Hello, union, soulmate energy, decisions, a proposal, integration of yin and yang energies. Yeah, some of them want to propose to you. So you may have messages in pile 1. I think there was an engagement ring card there. So interesting. Okay, what else has pile 3's person realized? Sweet allure, embrace the unknown and let love bloom on its own. Mystery, believe, let go. So they just want to let go into this mystery. Okay, you're so alluring. Look at this. She's like holding, I am struggling with my words, and I was doing fine for the rest of the video. Flower, cup, I don't know why that's important. Something about that is important. So maybe this person wants to bring you flowers. Something about roses or lotus flowers could be important. Something growing out of something painful or difficult or dark. They want to embrace the unknown. This person just wants to dive in now. Maybe they were hesitant before. They were scared. They were confused. They were unsure. And now they just want to dive in. They just want to let this bloom. They want to let it happen. Let it unfold. Okay, what have they realized? Free flight. Give one another space to grow individually, release, breathe, and clear. So, yeah, there's butterflies all over here. So some of you release this person because of their behavior. They do want to allow you to be free. There's something about them needing time alone and you needing time alone. Like they understand that the two of you need some space. They understand if you let go of them right now. They're also realizing that you are someone, I do feel like you actually are allowing this person space. Some of you have been considering this situation and you're like, well, I'm not happy with what happened. I'm still hurting, but I'm also open to seeing if things change. So maybe you're kind of testing this person, you're testing the connection for some of you because you also feel defeated and heartbroken without this person. So there's something about this transforming by the two of you allowing each other some space. So they realize in this space, in this time where they're clearing their head and they're recharging and they're retreating, and that you guys are not, I don't feel like you're together right now, like fully together. They know that that is helping. Like it's helping them to let go. It's helping them to open up. It's helping them to make a choice. What are they realizing? Needs tending. Pay more attention to your love life to get results. Nourish, dating, response. So they need to be more responsive. This is someone who realizes they need to tend to this bond more. Yeah, they may have not been paying enough attention to you. So they realize that. That might be why you let this person go, or that you may let this person go if they don't tend to this. They could lose you, definitely. But they do need this time alone. Some of them just really need time to spend time with their friends. And this is a really big decision, you guys. Like your end game for this person. But it's almost like they don't feel ready for that. They don't feel capable of doing that. Keep pedaling. Move ahead despite any obstacles that arise. Venture, explore, forge. So there is travel that may need to happen here. So they want to move ahead with this, even if there are obstacles. They want to explore this. This is a very, I feel like this is a very expansive connection. This is something that makes them feel a lot of emotion that they haven't felt before. And maybe it's something that they're finally able to feel. This could be someone who can feel their feelings when they're alone, but when they're with you, they feel smothered, or they feel, there's something about this person struggling with intimacy, okay? And being very like aloof, and very independent, and struggling with commitment. And commitment is very, very serious to this person. So it's a very important, they don't just commit, willy-nilly. Willy-nilly. That's such a funny phrase. Okay. What has this person realized? My pile threes person, please. What have they realized? Spiritual work and self-discovery, that maybe they need to do a little work on themselves, especially if they did betray you. Fighting to emotionally detach and not winning. So yeah, they are trying to distance themselves emotionally, but they are clearly not winning. This person is all about you. There's so much emotion here. Pile three's person, what have they realized? Earning back trust, starting from the bottom. Yeah. For a lot of you, this person did something that betrayed your trust. And so they know that they have to start from the bottom. They can't just expect you to be so in love and open-hearted and happy and trusting, because that is such a player energy in this pile, you guys. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Okay. Player or a cheater. Although for most of you, this was maybe something where there was a feeling that, this was going to be the one, and this person like recoiled from that. And so it felt like, oh yeah, this is forever. We're going to do this thing. And then your person like did a 180, like kept pedaling the opposite direction. But yeah, see, look, harmony, being in tune with each other, getting along, good rapport, easygoing. And doubts, unsure, mystery, attraction, caught up in a whirlwind of emotions and promises. Yeah, this person may get caught up in their emotions and make promises they can't keep. And they realize that they need to be more aware of that behavior. Okay. Sitting in a puddle of self-pity. Yeah, and they're feeling sorry for themselves if they lost you. They're feeling a bit sorry for themselves. Too much to think about. Yeah, they need time to think, but this is a lot to think about. So this is somebody who I feel like this person does not want to be in love. They just don't. And they're fighting it, but it's not working. So let's get you some advice. Pile three. What is their advice, please, Spirit? Anxiety. Anxiety stems from uncertainty about the future. When this card appears, it reminds you to let go of the fear of the future and focus on the present. Only in the here and now can you find true peace. Yeah, so look at this family harmony card. It's very resonant with that. So focus on your family, focus on what you can control. Just be in the present moment. Don't worry about the future with this person. Let this person figure themselves out. Like, they're the one that has to figure this out. I feel like you guys knew what you wanted, or you know. I mean, maybe now you don't because of what they put you through, but you can't force this person to grow, change, get honest with themselves, embrace this. But if you were like questioning their feelings because of their behavior, maybe this reading can help you, like maybe comfort you a little bit, because clearly this person is in love with you, but they're just not choosing at this point to like move toward it at this time. And hope. Hope is a bridge to the future, helping you believe that tomorrow holds greater promise. Regardless of today's circumstances, hold on to hope, as it will be the source of strength to move forward. Right, moving forward. So let go of anxiety, hold on to hope. Be in the present moment and hope for the future, rather than fearing the future, because there's something really like, skepticism and letting go. Let go of your skepticism, let go of negativity. If you do want something with this person, there does need to be some sort of forgiveness, honest conversations, earning trust back. Okay, so what is Pile 3's advice, please? Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. So if this is what you want with this person, there's more butterflies. This is transforming. So let go of your anxiety, hold hope, be faithful, and what you need to release. Yeah, so that's going to be different for each of you. Some of you may need to let go of this connection. You need to release control for sure, because you can't control the timing. And this person may know these things. They may realize these things. But it's like whether or not they're going to take action right now it's like really for this person, it's like way too much for them to think about. And they're just sort of stalling is what I'm feeling here. So, but they know they better hurry up. They know that they may lose their opportunity. This person may come out of nowhere. It's like, feels like somebody's going to come in and like turn your world upside down a little bit. So just be aware. I do feel that energy. Okay, so advice, the ant, cooperation. So there's something about being diligent, being a team player. There is an energy of focusing on your family, focusing on your work. Don't get too caught up in the small things and the little details right now. Yeah, keep taking baby steps towards your dreams. And if this person is a part of your dreams and your future and you care about them, you gotta have to. I don't speak English, do I? You need to let go of control. Okay. The dolphin, joy, and find your joy. I do feel like you are a very radiant, beautiful, joyful person. If this person dimmed your light or made you feel this, look at this intense, dark, suffering energy, right? So let the light in. Let the light of hope in. Open your heart. You're such a beautiful, radiant, like transformative, loving, generous person, okay? So don't let this turn you into, someone who's negative or pessimistic or distrustful. And remember your innocence, the guinea pig. Yeah, remember your innocence. So get in touch with your innocence, get in touch with your joy. Some of you, this person feels like they hurt you in a way that was very innocent, like you felt betrayed, but it's almost like seeing both of you as innocent human beings. Like, we're all born innocent, and then we make mistakes and we do things that hurt other people. We do things that we know are wrong, and then we have to like go through the healing and the learning around it. So it's almost like holding this person in the light of like the true nature of their soul. And if you do want this to work with this person, you can't like, holding people accountable is one thing, but holding like anger or hatred or, being closed off or judgmental or, shut down, you're actually denying yourself what it is you want. If you want this to work with this person, if you do want to forgive them, if you want to allow them to back into your heart and to earn back trust, there's something about kind of tapping into their true nature, their innocence as a human soul, something like that. Anyways, it's very long advice for you guys. Let's get you some messages cards. So everybody's getting these. Every pile has been pretty intense. These are some new messages cards I got, but some of them are kind of intense. A lot of darker messages. Why can't I move on from you? Yeah, this person doesn't want to be in love. They are frustrated by this. How could you ever forgive me or forgive the mess I've made? Yeah. I have to let you go to find myself. Yeah, this person is in that process right now. I can't make a decision. You are too nice. I don't deserve your kindness. Why do I deserve someone like you? Yeah, this person feels very ashamed of their behavior or really has very low self-esteem. I can't let go of you. You are so different from everyone around me. I want to be different. So this person wants to be more like you. This person feels like you are so, I'm hearing that song, so high above me, she's so lovely. Regardless of your gender, this person feels, I'm hearing like they feel like a worm, they feel like a snake, they feel like a bad person. Some of you do have some messages in pile 1. They want to be more like you. What do you see in me? Yeah, wow. And don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. Wow, this person, yeah, they're struggling, but they long for your kiss. I long for your kiss and I cry at night. All right, well, in case you were wondering if this person regrets whatever they put you through, and it's not you, it's them. This person has horrible self-esteem. They've made horrible decisions in this situation. They don't want to let go of you, but they feel like they don't deserve you at all. So let's see, let's get some of the positive ones, because this isn't all negative. This person has really beautiful feelings for you. You were meant for me, you're perfect. I'm hearing that song Creep by Radiohead. For you, baby, I would. With you, I want to experience the good, the bad, and the unpredictable. I'm taking space to sort out my feelings. I find it attractive when you accept my compliments. It's easy being vulnerable with you, no hesitations. This person gets vulnerability hangovers, though, after they're with you. They don't like feeling vulnerable. They have Emperor energy. This person's like, no. By the way, that's Aries energy. I don't think I mentioned that. Emperor. There's no one I trust with my heart but you. Yeah, this person has trust issues, too. So maybe they've been betrayed. If they betrayed you and then they were with someone else and then they got betrayed, they got their karma, they just feel like doubly bad. I feel like I've fallen in love with you many lifetimes over. It's uncanny what we have in common. And there's something I need to know. Yeah, there's trust issues on both sides. I think this person is really afraid that you don't really love them or that there's somebody else. You can't scare me away. I'm here for the long haul. But they're not letting go of you. They have a horrible opinion of themselves, but they're going to cling to you for dear life. Anyways, so this is a little complicated, you guys. I'm hearing to... Sorry. I just knocked over something. I apologize. That was very loud. You guys need a couple of these. Can we work this out? I am not sure anymore, but I can't stop thinking about how much you mean to me. I couldn't reach out to you because I'm going through too much. I am just overwhelmed with life right now. You have too much to think about. When I am able to open back up, I will message you again. I promise. I am reading your text, but I feel paralyzed inside. I wish I could tell you how I feel. Yeah, they definitely are in love with you, and I don't think that they tell you that. Not in a clear way. Sometimes maybe when they drunk dial you or something. I know now what I couldn't really understand before. You were and still are the best thing in my life. And I hope you know how much you mean to me. This connection will always be close to my heart. Okay, so confirmations for pile 3. So these could be you or your person. So we have locations. These could be important. The USA, Japan, and Eastern Europe. Yeah. We have mohawk or goatee, earplug, punk aesthetic, that kind of look. We have blonde hair, we have glasses, we have slender and plus size. We have withdrawn, stubborn, honest, younger, environmentalist. We have, you have to be patient. Yeah, definitely gonna have to be patient with this person because they're going through a lot. And let me just grab from each of these boxes and then I will read all this stuff here. I forgot to do the dice in pile 2, but that's okay because there were tons of the other numbers. So there's those numbers. Okay. And all right, so for the signs, we have Pisces, Capricorn, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Aries. For the numbers, we have 4, 7, 12. We have 88, 99. Got a lot of these angel numbers. We have 4 and 5. So that makes 44 with the dice there. We have a lot of these, 777, 666, 444, 6666. So you could be seeing a lot of sixes, and then 2222. So you could be seeing those sequences of numbers. We have the throat chakra. So some of you have, if you're drawn to another pile, some of you may have messages in 1 and 2 or 1 or 2. I am feeling, because the throat chakra card was in pile 2. So if you feel like this isn't the whole story, but this person does need to communicate. They need to tell you how they feel. And that is a big aspect to this person is very overwhelmed with that, because once they tell you how they feel like they need to make a commitment to you. And in order to make a commitment to you, they need to be okay and ready and prepared for that. And I feel like their life is kind of a mess and their self-esteem is garbage right now. So, so charms, the birch, I feel like this was in every pile. So this used to be my mom's. You two could be in a divine counterpart union. You two are like birds of a feather. There's something about soaring above this, rising above these problems together. We have the little moon cat as well. So yeah, there could be a lot of illusions, confusion. Halloween could be important. Someone could have a black cat. Someone could just really like cats. We have a starfish and it was upside. This person wants to suck your face. They want... I just kissed the starfish jar. Oh, guys, I'm done. Yeah, this person really likes your lips, and I can't with the star. I don't know what's going on with the starfish charm. It wouldn't display you like a starfish. This just went 18 plus in several directions that I can't even go. So we're just gonna leave that there. We have a moth here. So I'm hearing someone could have a moth tattoo. Also, I'm hearing like moon moth goddess. I think she's a tarot reader. You might be someone who watches her readings, or maybe you need to watch one of them. This person is like a moth to a flame with you though. They're very, very passionate about you. Very, very passionate, very much in love and wanting this new beginning with you. We have the sun here, so we have Leo energy. You make this person incredibly happy, but there is a very strong, like you are like this person's sustenance. You bring this person light, warmth, sustenance. You're very bright. This person feels kind of dark and like about themselves, and they feel like you're incredible. It's like the sun and the moon, like you're opposites, right? This person feels a little bit like sneaky and meh, and they think you're just like so pure, so true, so bright. We have this leaf and it is turned over. So they want to turn over a new leaf with you. They want to grow something here. This is like a very ornate leaf. So this kind of like pattern could be significant to someone. This kind of like delicate, someone could do like calligraphy or something like that is coming through. And then we have this world charm. So this definitely could be, you could live in different places in the world, but this person does think you're the whole world. Like this person believes that you deserve the world. Like the world could fall at your feet. Like they think that everybody just wants you. So like you're the cat's meow and you're so sweet. We have a little candy here. You're incredibly sweet to this person. I'm hearing Hosier's Too Sweet is coming through as well. So yeah, you are sweet like candy. I'm hearing that. What is that song? There is this song. There's Sugar. Sugar, How'd You Get So Fly? But and I don't know the title or the band of that one, but there's something about oh, I smell sex and candy. Yeah, that song. Okay. So we have GR, Grand Rapids. That's where I live now. So GRMCOTVBYR. So that's 2 R's. JR always comes out in my readings, and the J just jumped next to the R, so that could be important. A, T, I, another J and another J, so 3 J's, a lot of J's. And another G, grr, you could be pretty mad at this person. And an N. Okay, whew, we made it through this one. This was an intense reading. Thank you so much for watching. That is your reading. If you like this, please do like, share, comment, subscribe, and hype. That all helps my channel. I do personals and Reiki healing sessions. My email's in the description. If this didn't resonate, you can choose another pile or video. And I hope to see you again, Pile 3. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.